Hello, my beautiful viewer. Welcome to Crypto Price Talk with Bitcoin Gorilla. Hey, these sellers are trapped. Shutters shutting BTC. I see liquidation coming. It's going to go brrrr. You know what I'm saying? So guess what? I warned you guys. I said if you're shorting Bitcoin and it doesn't go again one more time below 28k, you better run, because these sellers are being trapped and buyers have a heavy plan of what to do with them. And as I'm talking to you now, they are heading to 34k. Everybody who shot at 30k, that when Bitcoin went below 28k, was the trap. So if you were shorting below 28k, your stop loss should be right around 32k. Get ready, you're about to be flushed, because as I'm making this video, Bitcoin is trading at 3500 range. I remember Bitcoin Gorilla. I'll be right back before we start this video.
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me, and what was left over.
Hello, beautiful people. I am back. This is what is happening, and I'm back to update you. Why? Because last week I say if the week, which just closed yesterday, mistakenly closed above 28k, then get ready. If you're shorting, they will whip you. They won't even give you a chance to run. As I'm talking to you, did you see the way they are running? Do you know where they are heading to? They are heading back to this point. So anybody shorting here will be cleared. Anybody shorting here will be cleared. It will be like, whoa, they are not even giving you a chance to run. Bitcoin sellers are trapped. See, liquidations, you're going to hear the news. Last week I made a video. I said I was buying around 26,800. I did but a little. As it goes up, I made another video. I said it's short squeeze coming, because 28k was flashing heavy buy. Why was that? Because you can see they hit this 28k support 5 times. It refused to break. They hit it on the 6th time. It refused to break. Then that was when I made the video. I said if this support does not break, expect a reversal. So, and I said that we should look forward to this if the weekly candle closes above 28k. So we're going to start this analysis. Let's start with 28 weekly candle. Let me show you what I saw, and I say, oh my goodness, these bulls on the monthly chart, they are the whales. They are trapping a lot of people. This is why they allowed it to stay below 28k for a little while, because they are a lot of people already calling 20k, and that's the problem. It's not going to come when you expect it, right? So you see what happened. We have a very beautiful bias line on the weekly chart, and this bias allowed the price to pierce the line. Now piercing is allowed, right? Like I said, kissing is allowed, but that does not mean you are there yet. You gotta do the work to get here. So as you can see, these buyers allow them to pierce only to reject the breakdown. Why did they reject the breakdown? Now, as a price action trader, now remember, this is why I renamed these videos our talk show into crypto price action talk show with Bitcoin Gorilla. Now, one thing you must know about price action and candlesticks is if price refuse to close below support, it means everything is fake. I talked about the buy pressure that lies within this range, right? So you can see the wicks, the tail are long, and each time price pulls back up, and we see the same scenario loading since the past 2 weeks. Now we see they broke the support. That is also the trend line, which is also my box, the Bitcoin Gorilla box. I don't use indicator. It's simple price action logic, simple price action, and candlesticks. That's all. Now you see they broke the support, but failure to close below the support is a trap, right? And I see a lot of people missing it, because the fact that we pierce the support, everybody's calling 20k. I say, hello, it's not going to happen. It's time to start buying some BTC and some altcoin. And I've been adding to my OGN. I've been adding to some of my cryptos. Guess what? TRS. I see a lot of altcoins are going to do great. TRS is one of them. OGN, a lot of crypto are that. There is a lot of them. Ethereum, all of them. Ethereum will see 3K. So this is what I will make more video on all of that. But we're on Bitcoin now. So I say Bitcoin first of all. They want to return above the support, right? They have already. I talked in my video. I said they will return above this trend line, which they have successfully done during the weekend, and now they are back above it, and they are trying to create a bullish engulfing, which will change everything. Already we have 3 hammers on support. We have 1, we have 2, and we have 3. That's 3 hammers on support. Beautiful bullish sign that there's a buy pressure ongoing in this support. Now, weekly charts are not for kids. They are for strong buyers who have real capital to put in this market. These are hedge funds, these are banks, big Wall Street traders that use big capital. They trade on the higher time frame because they want to reap big money with big move. There's big move on the higher time frame. So if we can't beat them, we join them, right? So that's what we're doing. So we see that they own this particular support. So if you are seeing the fall looking bearish on 4 hours, you will lose money. If you're seeing it looking bearish on 1 hour, you will lose money. The trap is on weekly and monthly chart because they are reacting to the initiative selling that broke the support. Now they are retaliation. So we're going to see a fast pull up to 32 to 34k, clearing everybody who shorted anything 32k. So that's weekly chart. Now, how far are we going? I will talk about that. So let's take a fast one on the daily chart and let's see how far can we even go. Is it just no, it's not going to stop. In fact, 40k will not hold them down. They will clear every shorter. Those who started shorting here, they will get to 41 to 42k. But let me see where they will stop. So what we're going to do is we're going to try. Remember, this is the Bitcoin Gorilla box. If you want to learn it, it's simple. It's easy to understand. It's not stressful. And guess what? I do see the dumps before they happen, and I do see the pumps before they happen. It's simple price action. Check my videos. I call 30k why Bitcoin was there at 68k. I just go back and watch the videos. They are there, right? Remember, just believe that one thing is the indicators and others might not tell you, especially in critical point like this when there's no sign. But Bitcoin Gorilla box was screaming it, and I started screaming it. I could not, in fact everybody was calling 20k. I could not resist not to make a video. I was like, no, this is not going down, because if you look closely here, you see the trap, right? This is a trap. You see how clear it is. Let me bring it closer. You see how clear it is. This sideways going on is an accumulation, and it is crazy because we have a clear market structure of higher low, right? Bull market structure. Now this is daily chart. Now how far are they going? First of all, we have to face the issue of 34k. Now that's the first challenge, but I do see a clear of it. Now why is that important? Because of the seller's line. Of course we have to deal with the seller's line. Even though they pierce through it, it's going to get a reaction. So this is the seller's line. Of course we have the first touch right here at the top, right? We have the second one right here, right? So the third is going to likely make it this way. Oh, it's actually calling 34k, but do you know what they are targeting? They are targeting the shorters who started this dump at 40k. So guess what they are going to do? They will move straight up until 42k. They will clear these guys. They will clear these guys. And guess what I see happening? It's going to be funny because this game is being played by the monthly and the weekly traders, right? Investors, strong buyers, right? So they will move down again. They will return all the way down, tricking a lot of people one more time into thinking it's going to dump, and they will move back up, and that's when they will recover all the way to probably 48k, 58k. They want to clear these guys again. Maybe it might not go as far down as this. Maybe it can stop at 34k because this is a very important support. But I do see it going down to touch this line again, and then they will move back up to 50 to 52k. clearing this, guys. This is done by the monthly chart. This is like a recovery before the main dump. I am not saying 20k is not coming, but how I see it happening is not how everybody sees it happening. It doesn't come easy when you want it, right? That's one thing I've learned even with my own personal analysis. I've seen this move since last year, but I personally I contradicted myself, because after I didn't allow the first call of 30k to complete before calling the reverse to while it was still trading at around 36k. I started calling reverse to 58k, which is my mistake. If you've been watching my analysis, see, I learn from my mistakes. I observe my analysis. I learn how things develop over time. So I realized I wasn't patient, because I saw this 30k and I saw the 58k, but when they got here and they started making funny moves, especially this is where I started calling the recovery, right? Because why? I was not patient enough, number one. Number two, I also said it, if you watch my video, I said the chances of them going to 30k to 28k support was there. But I was like, okay, but they could still reverse because they were on top of my support range, right? But that's my mistake, and I'm admitting it in this video. I was too faster than my shadow to allow them to get to the most important level of the support, which is the lower point. So it is now that my second call of Bitcoin returning to 52k to 58k, if not 64k, is coming, and we are on that move now because they are on a very important support. Now I am seeing what I am supposed to see. Now I am seeing a confirmation. Now I am seeing the fact that they will keep going, but it's not going to, they'll go back and forth. Of course, we know this market doesn't run that easily. We're going to get something like this, right? Just this kind of run, a pullback and a continue. But here's the thing, I'm going to tell you this. It's not going to give us a new all-time high. We're not going to go above 68k. I'm sorry to disappoint you. So if you're stuck in this market, this is an opportunity to follow the market and make sure you take profit this time. Because why? When we return, because we are returning back to the support, and that could be 2023 or so, or if not 2024 or so. But when we return to that point, is going to be a breakdown. They will break this support because it's not going to be easy for them to survive it like they're surviving it. So this is going to happen before halving, and after halving things will change, right? So of course we're going to see below 20k, but not just yet. First of all, we're going to see 58k, 68k or so, because why? They want to clear these guys, right? And possibly give us a head and shoulder, right, a head and shoulder, which I've been calling for quite some time now. A lot of people will say I'm crazy. Yes, my analysis is not like everybody out there. Believe in me, it's not just like everybody out there, because I use my intuition and I look at the chart, and thanks to Bitcoin Gorilla Box, I built this strategy myself. So when I see a sign, even though when the market are not seeing it yet, I know what it is. That's how I saw the dump coming from 68k, and it happened, right? And the same thing, if you've been following me, you know that one thing I have been saying is this play is coming. This move is coming. Down is coming. But time, patient. I see it happening from now to 2024. Patient. But first of all, we're going to get a recovery. Because why? There is a bigger sideways that is taking place on the higher time frame, the weekly chart, and so you see the sideways. And one thing you must know about sideways is it does not break easily. Sideways doesn't break easily, right? And here's one thing. The thing is this: we see a pattern that played in the past repeating itself. A pattern that played around 68k, right? So we see these bulls breaking above last is like a return leg. What happened here is like a return leg of what happened here. I don't know if you're saying it, right? We see the first move they made up was 64k, but the return, they made it back to 38k, 28k, where they are at now. They've made it before. That was around July 2021, right? Now the return all the way back up, and a little push fake out to 68k, deceiving a lot of people, trapping a lot of buyers, and pulling them all the way down to where we are now. That same scenario that played out for the buyers is about to play out for the sellers, because this is sideways market, and sideways doesn't break easily, and the sideways is on the weekly and the monthly chart. Take note of that, right? So what I see is they will pull up, dragging everybody who are selling back up almost to where this is. this will give us our second shoulder, and then it will go back down, and then maybe this time around we're going to have a break of this neckline, which I see as a disaster. You do not want to be stuck in this market when it's breaking down 20k. You don't want it, because I don't think 16k will hold us. A lot of people are calling 16k. I am saying 12k. It looks terrible, but you don't want to see it. But that is not happening now. It's going to happen 2023, 2024. So I see it a little far. We have to first of all recover from this dump. When people are expecting the 20k to come, it's not going to come. I keep saying it. Go and tell people. Bitcoin Gorilla is saying it first. This analysis I will keep updating until 2024. So if you want to follow up, I intend to update as much as possible and tell you how this is going to play out. I want to see how this prediction play out, because this prediction is all the way to 2025. Because by 2025, Bitcoin will make an insane move. After the halving, there will be an insane move from that breakdown to 12k, if not 8k. I don't want to. A lot of people are not going to like my analysis. I'm a very blunt analyst. I will tell you as I see it. Even when I make mistakes, I will admit them. So please feel free to leave your comment in the comment section. Tell me what you think. Blast me. I love learning, and I learn from my critics like you. Please put it in the comment section. And I want to tell all my subscribers that I love you so much. Your comments, I read them and I appreciate them. Don't forget to give me a like if you appreciate the videos. I'm open-minded. I want to hear what you think. These sellers, will they make it? Do you think Bitcoin will go above 40k? Do you think Bitcoin will make it to at least 58k? Because that's what I'm saying. I don't know if you're saying it. It's going to take a while. It's not going to be a smooth run, because of course we are on a sideways market. A very important range is around the price range of 48k to 52k. Very important range. That could be where the rejection could even happen, because that's where my control line is. Then, like I said, this is long term. This is when we will be seeing 120k. But hey, plan for 2025. If you are buying, start buying now. And of course, that's what I've been doing since the dump. If you've been watching my videos, I've been talking about buying, even while everybody was talking sell. And I think the recovery will be fun, because I don't like preaching buy the dump. I don't like preaching it. But this scenario is different. And let me show you why it's different. Let me take you to the monthly chart, and let me show you where the real action is. Because everything that is happening is being faced like it's such a terrible situation, right? This is the monthly chart. It's just a couple of candles overlapping themselves. And it's no different than what happened in 2017 after the pump. Is the overlapping of oneself. You can see it. So you see the overlapping of candles, right? So we've made it all the way out. This is the overlapping of candles. So I do see a return. And again, if you look on the monthly chart, you realize that sellers on the monthly chart have not had a second rejection. Yes, there's no second rejection, which means they will go for second leg. This short you're seeing is still from the first set of shorters. And as a price action trader, we always know there's a second attempt, right? The first attempt are those who are in a hurry. Those heavy sellers, right? They are in a hurry. Those people with it. Sometimes, mostly, that's where you fall trap of, because if it doesn't work, you fall a trap. So most people who are cautioned go for the second leg. So this is the first leg down. There will be a second leg down, which will really be the strong shot around this range. That shot is going to trample the whole entire crypto community. I'll be here. Bitcoin Gorilla said it. I'm telling you now. It's going to come to play to pass. So please, leave your comment below what you see coming, because it's going to be fun. 2023 is going to be fun. 2024, a lot of people will cry. By 2025, those who will survive it will live to tell the story of how Bitcoin flushed a lot of people out of this market. So what you're seeing, the main dump has not happened, because we are still in a sideways. A lot of people are crying. I say no. The drama has not started. When the drama starts, I will see the tears. I'll be sitting back. But don't forget that you can actually trade live with me. If you want to learn how to trade crypto futures live, you can come and trade with me. I will train you 6 weeks intensive training, and then you trade with me, right? So anytime I'm trading, I trade. Remember, I'm a very high leverage trader, and I'm cautious. And not just only that I'm cautious, I don't trade anyhow trade, right? I filter my trade. So whenever I'm trading, I share the trade. I tell you guys what I'm trading. And not just me, there are people in the house. So I would have trained you on how to take trade on your own, so you don't have to be dependent on me. I don't give signals. I just open up when I'm trading, everybody trade with me. So when I make these videos, I do trade my trades as well. So my mistakes, you learn from me, because I share, not just that I share my psychology, what I learn in every trade. I talk about it. I'm a very open person. You learn from me, I learn from you. That's how the house is. So if you're interested, access just closed, right? Because I just started training the new students, right? Classes just started last week, so it's 6 weeks. But here's one thing I'm thinking. I've been having beautiful commentators, and my subscribers you guys are really making me feel good these days with your comments. And I want to say this: I'm going to pick one person, right? The access into Machiavelli traders is closed, right? But I'm going to give one person access if I see consistency by next section. So next section registration is starting by October. So from now till October, I'm going to do a raffle of the comment section. Those who are commenting, you can see the pricing, but I'm going to give it free. So I'm going to pick best commenter, best person who share. I want honest. Don't say things to please me. Please be honest. I want honest, your honest views on whatever analyst or whatever you see comment, or based on the video you watch. You can see this is a price, but the access I'm giving the person is to trade live with me on futures, $189 right, over $100,000 naira. So this pro member for futures I'll give you free, and I'll do the raffle draw. So I'll pick those I see with good honest comments, and then you just be honest. I would know when I see honest comment, and then I'll pick them out. Now draw the raffle draw live here, and then we're going to pick, and whoever it is we're going to call, and we're going to give them free access. It's a lifetime access. You will trade with me for life, right? You'll be in the house. I'll train you on how to use this Bitcoin Gorilla box, and not just that, I'll train you on everything. My trading psychology is different from the market, and it's not in any book. Right now I've not written any book. I'm just building a family. Why am I after money? No, I'm not after money for building Machiavelli traders. I am not after money. The reason is because come on, it's a lifetime access. How much is every knowledge I'm going to impart to you? Because I'm going to give you access to trading books, I'm going to give you access to videos, I'm going to give you access to a lot of things. So you have direct access to me for life, right? As a mentor, right? So that's more than anything. I just want to build a family of traders that I can discuss this market honestly with, because a lot of people out there are not honest, and I want people that I can grow with. So if you think you're interested, just be honest with your comment. The access into Machiavelli traders is currently closed, so I'm not taking student now, but it's going to be open October. So get ready, and if you're interested in trading live with me, crypto futures, remember how futures is. You make money both in a down market when the market is crashing, and you make money even in an up market. I remember Bitcoin Gorilla. Thank you so much for watching. If you've liked this video, don't forget to subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Come on, show me appreciation. Don't break my heart when I see all these views and no likes. Come on, even if it's 30 views, I appreciate it, because it's time you spend with me. But show me you were here and you appreciate the video by just leaving a thumbs, a like behind. And if you've not subscribed, don't forget to subscribe, because I'll be updated through this journey. This BS quiz, I'm in for it. Alright, I'm in for it. If it goes wrong, I'm in for it. Whatever is going to happen, I'm here. We'll talk about it. So just leave it in the comment section. Happy trading, everyone.